Hello, Gemini. This is Ayana Nicole from the Enlightened Path Tarot, and I have your December 2017 reading and messages. So, this is definitely for Gemini Sun sign, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, and because I definitely believe that this might be a little bit of a love reading. If you have Gemini with Venus, because Venus is the planet of love, this may resonate with you as well. Remember, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Definitely go ahead and check your moon and your rising and even your Venus if you find that this does not resonate with you guys. Okay, Gemini, I've done a Celtic cross and it's a lot. uh, Gemini, you you guys have been very busy. This group of Geminis has been very, very busy. The energy that is crowning your reading, and I want to tell you guys, I did the spread, I got all the way through, and did not understand what Spirit was telling me. But the same card popped out the first time, right? World card reversed. I did the spread a second time. This is my second time doing you guys' spread because I needed to make sure of what I was seeing. Same card, bottom of the deck. I don't know, but it lets me know that I'm on the right path. So when I see the world card reverse, basically what this lets me know is that cycles are not being closed out when they should be being closed out. It is very important that we allow our karmic cycles to close, and it's important that we release things so that we can move to the next stage in our soul's expansion. And that's not just for you, Gemini, that's for everyone. So when we don't allow things to close out, and when we hold on to what no longer suits us, no longer fits us, no longer um, contributes positively to our growth, things become out of whack. And eventually, what happens is source will force those things out, no matter how hard we try to hold on. So, Gemini, what I'm seeing at the base of the reading is the Four of Rods. And the Four of Rods is all about establishment of, homes. I see this card when I'm seeing proposals, or marriages, people moving in together, people traveling to be with each other, people making solid commitments. The Four of Rods is about foundations. So this card was crossed by my deck's karma. Karma in my deck is the Justice card, and the Justice card is all about karma. So I feel like some of you Geminis may have been looking to establish foundations with a fire sign, and that could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And for whatever reason, that may not be what is destined for you guys, because I have karma crossing those plans to establish, solid foundations with a fire sign. At the base of the reading, I have the Five of Cups, but it's in reverse. So this is, the Five of Cups in the right side up position is all about, crying over spilled milk. It's focusing on the negative. So when I see it in reverse, this is focusing on the positive. Yes, there are some things that are out of whack, but Gemini, it looks like um, you guys were focusing on the positive no matter what, and you were going to push through. It's like you went within, because when I clarified, I got the Hermit card and I got the Ten of Cups. Like, it's almost like you guys went within and were determined to have this. Like, I'm gonna put positive energy into this, and this is going to come about. I feel like the situation that we're talking about, maybe with this fire sign or someone that has a lot of fire in their chart, Gemini, was a situation at which you guys may have been forcing things a little. I almost feel like the situation wasn't balanced. You knew it wasn't balanced, but you were gonna make this work regardless. Okay. Um, in your immediate past, and this is kind of why I feel like it was a situation that may have been being forced. And I definitely think it was being forced on your part, Gemini. I have the High Priest in reverse and I have the Strength card in reverse. So I feel like this was a situation that was taking a lot out of you, in a situation that was not only just maybe emotionally imbalanced, but there were a lot of differences between you two people. Like you two people weren't on the same page. This may not have been a traditional relationship. This may not have been a relationship that others approved of. I think approved may be the wrong word. Not a situation that wasn't approved of, but a situation that may not have been typical. I think that is, it may not have been a typical situation. Um, and I think that this situation may have been a draining situation for you because I feel this imbalance. I definitely feel like this was like a very imbalanced situation, meaning Gemini, I think that you may have been putting more into this situation, whether it was contributing more financially or contributing more emotionally. Like I get this feeling of, it is so weird because Gemini, you guys can be quite I'm not gonna say you're not, excuse me, you're not you're not like heartless assholes, but uh you guys can go against the grain. What other people find like romantic and mushy, you don't necessarily find romantic and mushy. You guys are, you're your own people at your own times. Gemini, you're that sign where either they love you or they hate you. Like there's not like this gray area in between. Like they either down with you or they not down with you. um but I feel like this may have been a situation where you stepped out of yourself and you were doing more than you would normally do. Um, like this wasn't the typical situation. This wasn't the typical situation, and this wasn't, in this situation, you didn't behave as you had behaved in previous intimate relationships. I feel like you guys were doing something different. And I also feel like maybe in the past, you guys may have been a little bit more submissive than you were, more domineering. Like maybe you allowed this person to take the lead a little bit more than you would have normally allowed your partner to take the lead. What is crowning you is the star card, but it's in reverse. So once again, when I see the star card in reverse, yeah, it could be Aquarius. So you guys, some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, but the star card is about harmony. It's about tranquility. It is about balance. So when it is in reverse, what I'm seeing that this was a situation that wasn't so harmonious. It wasn't so tranquil. It wasn't so balanced. This may have been like a very rocky relationship, but with the Seven of Rods, I see like Gemini, I feel like you guys were determined. Like you were just like determined to make this work. Like no matter what it was, you were gonna stand your ground. This is what you were gonna do. It's like you had put your foot down and put your mind to it, and it's like this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna defend my position against anybody that's a naysayer. Like this is what I'm gonna do. But the star card is also like a wish not being fulfilled. Like even though you see that this is not going how you would like it to, I keep feeling like this stubborn energy. Like everything in the situation was telling you like this is this is this is not the way it goes. Like this is not the way true love or a happy relationship goes. I keep feeling like this stubborn energy. And I don't know if I feel like it's you, but it may have been your partner, but I really, really feel like it was you, Gemini, that was like determined to have the Ten of Cups. Because this is what you were meditating on. Like even when things were rough, it was like you could see yourself having the Ten of Cups with this partner, even though it was unbalanced, even though it wasn't tranquil, even though there wasn't much harmony. It's still you guys were like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make this work, like making it work. In the immediate future, what I have is a Ten of Swords. So it's like this is closing out. You don't like that it's closing out. You feel defeated. It's like, I put all this work into it and it's ending anyway. Like things are not working out the way that I want them to. And you are thinking about all of the good times. Like, there's definitely like a sense of nostalgia. Like, and it's painful because you got the Ten of Swords here, and it's like, God, like I went through so much with this person, and it wasn't all bad. It wasn't, perfect, but you don't want to see this end. You don't want to feel this sense of defeat. But I think in the month of December, this particular group of Gemini, not all of you, this particular group of Gemini, where at least this much of the reading has resonated. What I need to say to you about this Ten of Swords is that this ending to this situation that you may have wanted but may not have necessarily been very good for you, it's karmic. I'm like, there are soulmates, Gemini, that are karmic soulmates. Like you are bonded and there is a connection that is different from any other relationship. But all soulmates don't stay with you to the end. Some come in and you complete this cycle together. And the point of the cycle is to transform you. The point of the cycle is for you to learn, for you to experience soul expansion, for you to grow. And when it's done, you move out of that. Some move into a whole nother phase with each other, but some split up, go their separate ways after completing that cycle and move on to the areas and with the people that they're meant to be with next. So, what I feel like I need to say to you is it didn't matter how much effort you were putting in when it is destined with a world card, when it's supposed to close out, it has to close out. It it has to. You know, it's just that's what it is. So, In your self spot, Gemini, we've got the Fool card. And this is you guys embarking on a new journey. This is, not knowing exactly where you're going, but knowing that where you're going is in a good direction. And that is very much true as far as what happens when we allow karmic cycles to close out and complete, because what is on the other side is a brand new journey. We don't know it. We don't know where we're going. I want this to focus so you guys can get like a really good look at the card. You see this guy on this path? And you see like further in the path, it splits off into like 3 or 4 different directions, right? He doesn't know which which path to take once he gets to this point. But what he does know is no matter which path he takes, the sun is shining on him. So, Gemini, December may see you, this group, embarking on a new path that you don't know where it's going to lead you, but something in you is telling you this is good. Once you get over feeling the Ten of Swords energy and you allow yourself to take the steps forward, to move forward, and to embark on a new journey, I think your inner being will be telling you, yeah, I don't know where this is leading me, but this is good. In your environment, you have the Page of Swords, but then you also have the Two of Rods. Once again, um, looking out and realizing that there are other opportunities there and making some decisions like which way to go next, what to do next. And you may get a little bit of clarity about this. You may have some messages that come in that help you decide how to proceed, with this Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is air energy. So, that's you. That's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It, it could be someone else bringing in these messages, through, email or phone or texting, or, and this is just, like what I'm feeling now because you are an air sign, Gemini. This could be your intuition. God, is that the right word that I want to use? This could just be you, tuning into yourself and deciding what to do next, what move to make next, because you are moving forward. You're not getting stuck. I don't have like, I was going to say I don't have the lone man. I do have the lone man, like right under my world card. I swear to God, guys. It's like the next card. Here's the thing though. It's in reverse. So you're not getting stuck. Like, if it was an upright, this is being stuck. So when it's in reverse, you're not stuck. You're moving forward, and you're moving forward in the midst of all this chaos, in the midst of things crumbling, in the midst of, you know, um, everything breaking down, and there just being this bare foundation. In the midst of all of this chaos, in the midst of things ending, the Tower is very much a card about change, abrupt change, chaotic change. But the thing about it is, it's transformation. This is December is going to be a month for this group of Geminis that I'm reading for, a month of transformation. In the beginning of December, the end of December is going to see you somewhere totally different than the beginning of December. So, look, the cards don't lie. They don't lie. They could look at the order they come up in. They don't lie, guys. Um, in your environment, I feel like, some of this change Some of this change may be because some things, there were some secrets. I got the Moon card, and then I got the Eight of Swords. So I feel like, and then I got a Three of Cups. I want you to know that the first card that dropped was the Moon card. And when I went to clarify it, the Three of Cups came out with the Eight of Swords. Usually I would say the Three of Cups is celebrations, right? It's socializing, it's celebrating, it's partying, it's getting out and, being social. But when I see it with the Moon card, which indicates illusions, hidden knowledge, secrets, deceit, um, you see in my deck, it's actually called illusion. It's also the card of Pisces. Um, when I see the Three of Cups with the Eight of Swords, it definitely gives me that third party energy. Like maybe there's some things, some secrets. It's showing up in your hopes and fears. So I feel like maybe there's been some indication that there may have been someone else in the picture, Gemini. And not you having someone else in the picture. This partner, this partner that you put so much energy into making things work with, this partner in which the situation was so unbalanced. There may have been someone else that that person was secretly dealing with. And that may have contributed to this feeling of imbalance. What I know about you Geminis is competitiveness is built into you. It's like it's embedded kind of like in your DNA. And I don't mean like, I gotta win the football game or, you know, when you guys love something, when you guys value something, you will fight for it. You just nobody is gonna ever just walk off with your favorite shirt. That's not gonna happen. You are going to track them down. You're gonna get the thing that you value back. You're gonna fight for it. And I think this is why we see this Seven of Rods. This was a situation where you put so much work into because you valued it. But it was still an imbalanced situation. And I think there were things that I feel like in the month of December you're gonna see that things weren't necessarily what they appeared to be. The final outcome is a Seven of Cups and the Temperance card. Uh, the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about, having so many options that there can be confusion. Not knowing what's best for you. Not knowing, you know, uh, sometimes how to proceed. The Seven of Cups, for me, that energy is, there's just so many options, so many ways I can go that is confusing. And then we've got the uh, the Temperance card. which in my deck is the guide card. This is the card of Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify the final outcome for you guys. Let's clarify your final outcome for December for the sign of Gemini. Let me clarify the Temperance card. Okay. So I got the Eight of Pentacles. It popped out. It's in reverse. And this is about receiving rewards for things in which you put in a lot of work. So when it's in reverse, I know that there is no harvest. Like this is not, it's not bearing fruit. There's nothing coming forward. You're not getting anything out of what you put hard work into. Let me clarify again. The Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Seven of Cups for Gemini's final outcome, December 2017, please. Okay, Six of Pentacles. This is not balanced. Yeah. You end up being single. The Nine of Pentacles talks about being single, but it also talks about being single and content. This is you moving away from a situation that's not balanced. You know, like I said, this situation was not balanced. This Eight of Pentacles, you're not getting anything out of it, even though you put so much work into it, because you were the one that was giving. The other person wasn't giving like you were giving. It's not balanced. You were giving more, and you didn't get anything from it. You weren't going to get anything from it. I think the month of December finds you coming to that realization, and yeah, it hurts with the Ten of Swords, and you are looking back and experiencing that nostalgia with the Six of Cups, but you're moving forward and you're starting a new journey. And I think the month of December is going to see you coming to terms with the fact that this was a situation at which things were not balanced, and you're going to find your peace with being single. Not only being single, but you'll start to take notice of all of these new options that are presented to you now that you're single. It could be confusing. It could be confusing, you know, especially if this was a long-term thing. And I think with you guys putting so much work into it, I definitely don't think this was a situation that was just, lasting for the last couple of months. I think I'm talking to the Geminis that have been with someone for at least a year. I feel like way more than a year, you know, maybe 2 years, maybe 3, 4 years, somewhere up in there. 5 years, 4 or 5 years, yeah. Where you worked, you really, really, really put in a lot of work, and the other person wasn't putting in as much work as you. So, Gemini, I'm gonna pull some additional messages from Spirit. I like to do this and just kind of let the cards fall out to see if we missed anything. Oh, your reading is running very long, but I'm gonna tell you something. Yours was the hardest reading to even when putting down the spread. Yours was the hardest to understand. Okay, so I got a Knight of Cups popping out. You know, the Knight of Cups is about an offer of love. It also could be a water sign as well. Gemini, that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What should we know about this Knight of Cups for Gemini in December 2017? What would you have us know? Okay, the World card popped out, but it popped out in the reverse. And again, the King of Cups popped out. So either some of you guys are dealing, I don't feel like, some of you guys may be dealing with a water sign and may be going through this, but I don't think, what I'm feeling like is, okay, what I'm feeling like for some of you guys, for the ones who this reading resonated with, I feel like there might be a water sign that is coming in this next phase for you guys, right? And that with this water sign that comes in, they're going to take you out of that Ten of Cup energy. They're going to be more cooperative. I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords energy. They're going to take you out of that because it's going to be a more balanced relationship with this water sign. And it's going to be easier to work with them. And they're going to bring in Ten of Cups energy. So for some of you guys that are leaving this situation that has been very unbalanced, I feel like with the World card being in the upright, you know, and I don't, if this is the month of December, it is the very end of December. That's what I want to say to you. If it is the month of December, it's the very end of December. I don't think this is you offering your cup. I think that there may be a water sign coming in that may be offering you an opportunity to get out of the Ten of Swords energy that the ending of this situation is bringing you, and that it will be a more balanced and stable situation that will bring you to this Ten of Cups energy in the month of December. What I'm getting is that Gemini, you should remain positive. If this comes around, there's no need to become anxious or worry or go into your head and expect the worst. I don't want you guys to do that. Don't do that. Like, this is a good thing, Gemini. You know, yeah. This could be an opportunity for a new foundation. A new foundation that is actually stable. It's Gemini, what you're experiencing in December is destined events. Things that had to happen. So that is your reading, Gemini, for the month of December. Check me out in about 2 weeks. I am going to be doing mid-monthlies for you guys. So right around the 15th. Also, check out www.enlightenedpathtarot for some of my readings, more options. I also do a little bit of blogging and vlogging. So definitely go check out the site. And if this resonated with you, go ahead and hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and definitely comment below. I love reading your comments. I love to see if it resonated. If it did not resonate, once again, go ahead and check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. I will also leave a link to Cafe Astrology for those that do not know their moon rising or Venus sign. I'll put the link to Cafe Astrology for your natal chart below as well. Once again, thank you for checking in with me, Gemini, and I will see you in a few weeks.